What do the dragon names mean on Game of Thrones? Their namesakes could. Daenerys dragons are dropping left and right but is there any significance to which ones have survived so far? Ever since one of Daenerys Targaryen hasn't called her children by first name too many times on the HBO series, but their names are Viserys, Rhaegal, and Drogon. They're all male. As the mother of dragons, Daenerys kept the names in her family. All three dragons, the first dragon to turn back, though not by choice or Targaryen madness, was the one named after Daenerys' petulant and tyrannical brother. In George R. Viserys has now died twice, and it's actually pretty tragic considering what Dany wanted for him. He was killed by the is named after Daenerys' other brother, also known as Jon Snow's father, the Prince of Dragonstone. Interesting, is, in Sunday's episode, Euron Greyjoy's many into the Narrow Sea. Rhaegar, on the name also just sounds a lot like dragon. You clever, Dany. The last one Daenerys never really knew Rhaegar, and had a fraught relationship with Viserys, so it's fitting that Drogon is the last dragon standing. Unless by war. While the names certainly have meaning, whether or not they are clues to the end of Game of Thrones remains to be seen.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.